everybody, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl. Today in this video we are out and about on the town. We're doing some Halloween / Summerween decor hunting. Emphasis on the hunting this time around because we are now back in the great big beautiful state of Tennessee. Thank goodness. We had a great time in Florida. It was absolutely wonderful. We loved seeing our pals again and spending time with them. And we actually found Halloween, like straight up Halloween, quite a lot of it too in Florida, which was a nice little surprise. We found it at Home as well as Cracker Barrel. But I'm so happy to be back home. Like it just feels really, really good to be back. Yesterday took the day to kind of reset my life, relax a bit, unpack, all of that good stuff. And now today we are back out again on the town to see what we can find because I'm very, very curious, you guys. I'm very curious, and this is kind of for my own like scientific research over here, but I'm very curious to see where we are at here in East Tennessee in the Knoxville area, where we are at with our Halloween decor over here. Like how far behind are we from Florida? Does At Home have any Halloween at all? Do our Cracker Barrels, are they starting to put out their Halloween decor? I have no idea, so we're gonna find out today. We're definitely gonna be checking on At Home. There's only one At Home here in Knoxville, so we'll be going there at some point today, and then we'll hit up a few Cracker Barrels too. But also, we gotta check in on TJ Maxx, Marshall's, Homegoods, Homesense today too, because they should be getting their Halloween / Summerween stuff in anytime now. Like whenever y'all are simply ready over there, they should be getting their stuff in very, very soon. So now is the time to definitely start checking. They've added a lot more stuff online too, which is really exciting. I was checking it out yesterday, and so we'll be checking on a number of those stores today too, just to see where they're at with things. We're starting off today at TJ Maxx. We're in the Maryville area, so this is the TJ Maxx in the Foothills Mall. We'll see what we can find. Last year this was the very, very first place that I found Summerween decor, so fingers crossed that we get some of that good luck today. We will simply see. And yeah, so we'll do some shopping here in the Maryville area, and then we'll go from there. So thanks so much for clicking on the video, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good time. Let's go. All right, there wasn't anything going on at TJ Maxx. It was a little weird. We'll talk about it later. I'm just gonna head straight over to Homegoods, I think, and/or Cracker Barrel. I'm not sure which is first, but I did stop at Publix and get some drinks, so here's at least that. Homegoods is next. We'll pop in, we'll see if there's anything at all. All right, so here we are back in the car. Nothing going on at Homegoods in Maryville either. The creepiest thing that we saw were the hot dogs that were grilling hot dogs. So they were clearly eating one of their own, which is, yeah, this pretty kind of disturbing, but that's it. There's nothing going on in there. At least at that Homegoods though, there was a whole wall of towels, of beach towels. So there was that. Like there's definitely a lot more going on at that Homegoods. It's just nothing spooky in there. The TJ Maxx, however, had like next to nothing. Like there was really not anything super seasonal going on at TJ Maxx. It's just been kind of weird. Like I feel like a lot of the stores have been like that lately. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, etc. Last year, like I feel like they had a lot of summer stuff. In fact, I want to say TJ Maxx is where I got my spooky beach towel, and you can't even find beach towels at that particular TJ Maxx. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like it might be a little bit too early. I mean, I guess clearly and obviously because we didn't find anything, but I'm almost starting to get to a point, and I'm saying this out loud because I want to be wrong. Let me be wrong, okay? Saying it out loud, putting it out into the universe so I can look like an idiot. I'm almost starting to feel like we're not even going to see Summerween at this point. And now once again, last year we didn't see it until later on in the season. Like I don't remember when the heck it was. It felt really, really, really late, at least for us here in East Tennessee. Like I want to say end of June, maybe even July, it almost felt like. And that seems like kind of crazy, especially considering we have seen full-on Halloween fantasy in some of these stores already. And we haven't even really seen any Summerween yet. Kirkland's and Five Below have been the only ones to do anything remotely Summerween. So I don't know. That being said though, they do have some things online. Like I bought a Summerween tote bag online, I believe from Marshall's if I'm not mistaken. So they have stuff online, but we haven't seen it in person. Again, I kind of feel like it's still a little bit too early, but whatever. We're checking the stores anyway, and that's just where we're at with life right now. I'm really hoping to hit up some more another TJ Maxx and another Homegoods today in this video. We'll just have to see how quickly we can kind of move along here. But anyways, right now we are actually at Michael's, because there's a Michael's right next door to Salseritas, which is right next door to Cracker Barrel. So I figured let's boom, boom, boom. And we need to pop into Michael's because, you guys, Michael's, this is another one that I'm kind of like, what are we doing over here, you guys? Like, it's weird how some of these stores seem extra early. And then the other stores that I'm expecting to put out their stuff in June or be like one of the first ones to put out their stuff, they haven't done it. Michael's is really and truly, I feel like, the next one that we should see Halloween at. I remember last year, it was around this time, if I'm not mistaken, that they put out their first collection of Halloween stuff, and it was the Pink Nightmare thing. It's gotta be any time now, I feel like, for Michael's, and yet I kind of feel like it's been crickets over there. I haven't seen or heard anything in regards to Michael's, not since they put out their Michael's exclusive Spooky Town stuff. This isn't the best Michael's in the world. Unfortunately, as far as the Knoxville area goes here in Tennessee, we don't have great Michael's. Sorry, but we just don't. So this is the second best one out of the three that we have, so whatever. We'll just pop in, take a really quick look. Figured we'd just kind of see spooky spoots on the ground. Spooky, wow, spooky, that broke my brain. Spooky boots on the ground journalism over here. We gotta go in, we gotta take a peek, see what's going on. I'm gonna grab lunch at Salseritas once again, and then we'll head over to Cracker Barrel and see what's going on over there. So no surprises here, but nothing going on at that Michael's. I did, however, get a collapsible bin cart. I really needed storage for my office supplies, like my notebooks and pens and things like that. So I've been in the market for one of these. Right now, their storage containers are 50% off. So thought that was pretty good. Went ahead and grabbed this guy. So not a total waste at Michael's. Just nothing spooky going on there. Lunch at Salseritas was delicious. Guess we could have eaten at Cracker Barrel. I don't know. Whatever. We're here now at Cracker Barrel. Same one in Maryville that we saw some of those boxes in just like last week. So let's go in. Let's see. All right, guys. There is indeed Halloween fantasy here at this Cracker Barrel. Looks good. Just spoke with one of the workers, and they don't have all of the Halloween out yet. They're getting the rest of it on a truck tomorrow. So that's Thursday as of the time of this recording. And they also ran out, of course, of the witch lamp. It is gone. Thank goodness we snagged it in Florida. Holy crap. They do have the tree witch, though. I see her here. And they've got some of the ornaments, too. They've got her in ornament form. She's really pretty. They also have this ornament here, too. So I'll go ahead and try to show the stuff that I haven't shown yet. I don't remember if I pointed these guys out in the last video, but we did see them. It's the lighted candle ones. So there's a slightly smaller one and a slightly larger one. This is what they look like in person. They're really cool. I like them a lot. Oh, and I didn't get to show you guys the spider lamppost either. This is a really cool one. Oh, it is on. Look at that. It makes like a creepy spider noise. It's $150. The sound is off right now, but it makes like a creepy spider sounding noise. I really wanted to show you guys this in the last video, but for reasons I wasn't able to. But anyway, it's a big old lamppost. Yeah, this is really, really, really cool. They also have the blow mold, you guys. They have the blow mold here. Here's some of the other little ornaments that they have. Here's like a little racer guy with a kitty cat, and his lap says "Race in Peace." They've got a vampire cat, a Frankenstein dog. Oh, I like this one. That's really cute. Stack of 3 jack-o'-lanterns, can't go wrong. Here is a mummy, I think sitting on like a swing. Haunted house ornament. Really cute, really classic. You could have a really cute little tree going, I'm telling you. There's the Highland cow. I think we saw that last time. They also have the haunted typewriter. And here's the close-up look of the dragon glitter globe. Didn't get to give you guys a good look at it in the last video, but it looks so cool. It's $60 for this guy. I also have these cute glitter globes. I love these so much. You guys, I'm really debating on these ones, especially the ghost. I think that one's my favorite one. And they have the frog witch blow mold here too. Full on Cracker Barrel fantasy going on here in Maryville. Very happy to see it. I really think that it's pretty much out everywhere. Like, Cracker Barrel's one of those stores, one of those companies where it's like one store has it, the rest of them has it. Like, it is a directive across the board to put out the Halloween stuff at the same time, more or less. So check your local Cracker Barrels, everybody, and I would recommend checking Cracker Barrels that are less traveled. Like, if you have that opportunity and that availability to go to Cracker Barrels that are a little bit out of the way, that are maybe around a bunch of other Cracker Barrels, maybe you will see different things. Maybe the witch lamp might be there, because that is truly the hot commodity for this year. There's always one. There's always at least one thing from Cracker Barrel that everybody is jonesing to get, and this year it was the stained glass witch lamp. When things like this happen, it kind of makes me feel actually like really, I don't know if justified is the right word, but it makes me feel like less weird, I suppose, because when I saw the stained glass witch lamp for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing that I've ever seen. I love this thing. But I'm always in the back of my brain like, I wonder if other people are gonna love it too, or if I'm gonna be the only one who's like, man, this is really, really, really cool. And so for me, as like an outsider, as a person who's not used to like being in the norm, it's kind of neat for me to feel like, oh, we all feel this way. Like, that's, I don't know, that's kind of neat. But obviously the downside of that is everybody's looking for the stained glass witch lamp. Once again, guys, I said this in the last Halloween shopping video, but if you see it out and about in the reel, in the box or not, and you really, really, really want it, grab it. Grab it now. Do not look back. Do not wait on getting the stained glass witch lamp, because it will be gone in a snap. So just bear that in mind. And honestly, I kind of feel like that for almost any piece of Halloween decor, because you just don't know what's going to be really, really popular, what's not, what's going to sell out, if it's ever going to be restocked. We don't really know. I'm always of the mindset of just get it. Like, if you really, really, really love it, you can't live without it. Just grab it and don't look back and don't regret your life choices. I'm so glad that we snagged that lamp when we did, because otherwise I highly doubt that we would find it at this point. I mean, maybe we would. Again, like, I would take my own advice, look for the Cracker Barrels that are a little bit out of the way, and just try. There's definitely, you should still try. And in fact, I'm very curious, because again, the guy in there, the worker person, which, by the way, if you did see the last video, by the way, every single time I go to Cracker Barrel, the workers in there are so nice, like ridiculously nice and friendly, and just like happy to see Halloween too. Like, it's always a very, very positive experience. So I want to put that out there. But the guy was like, yeah, so just so you know, we're getting, this isn't all of our Halloween stuff. We're getting another shipment in tomorrow. So the rest of it we're getting tomorrow. Now, whether it's they actually put it out tomorrow or it's just coming on the truck tomorrow and maybe it'll be out on Friday, I really don't know. Very curious to find out, though. I might come back tomorrow. We might come back tomorrow. This is the job now, you guys. So but the point is that I'm very curious to know, like, what's left? Didn't we see, isn't everything on there? Like, we saw everything. We've seen everything, I think, so far. I'm pretty sure. So I'm trying to like rack my brain of like, well, what's left? Like, what new stuff that wasn't out before are you putting out tomorrow? So I'm, again, very curious. spooky boots on the ground journalism for my own scientific research, I'm kind of like, maybe I should just come back tomorrow and see what's going on. Is it a restock of stuff already, or is it really truly like brand new things? I don't know. We might have to find out. Something did cross my mind though. Like, I've been pondering about this now for a number of days, since it's been a minute since we've been to Cracker Barrel Halloween shopping. By a minute, I mean like 2 days ago. But you know what's missing? You know what's missing from their lineup? The Invisible Witch. The Cracker Barrel Invisible Witch. Like, there are actually quite a lot of pieces that they've had in the past years that we have not seen. We didn't see it online, and we haven't seen it in person yet. And the Invisible Witch has been a Cracker Barrel thing for a number of years now, at least 2, if not maybe even 3 years, and she's not there. So I'm very happy that we picked her up last year, because that would be kind of upsetting. She's such a cool piece. It really would be a shame if they didn't bring her back. There's a lot of stuff that it's kind of really a shame that they're, at least now, seemingly not maybe bringing back for this year. Like the ghost cat and the ghost dog, like those were really, really, really popular last year, and you could only get them online. They weren't selling them in the stores. So I am shocked that they aren't back, or at least not that we've seen. So like the witch blow mold that we got, was that last year or the year before? It might have been the year before, but she's not there, and I think she was there last year. I could be completely incorrect about all of this, but there's just some pieces that I've been thinking about lately where it's like, wait a second, we haven't seen that yet this year. That's interesting. So I don't know. Anyways, that's I think everything that I had to say about Cracker Barrel. But like I said in the store, we did do a full-on Cracker Barrel. I keep forgetting to lock my doors, you guys. I'm sorry. We got to get back into that habit again. We did already see full-on Cracker Barrel Fantasy. I made a video on it. It was when we were in Florida. If I remember, I will link it down below just in case you missed it, because obviously I didn't show like basically anything in there because I already showed it on the video. So I'll do my best to remember to link that video down below for you guys in case you want yet another tour of what's going on at Cracker Barrel for Halloween 2026, at least as of now. So all of that being said, we still have a lot more stores to hit up today, so we're gonna get going, but I just want to take a moment to acknowledge Cracker Barrel Halloween 2026. It is here. It has arrived. We have seen it, and it is amazing. It's still one of my most favorite things ever, just to see the Cracker Barrel Halloween, hear all the noises and all of that stuff. Like, it's just so good. So yeah, I'm glad that we saw Halloween today, at least something, even if it was already stuff that we've seen before. I'm still happy to see it, but it is here, you guys. It's here, at least in Maryville. It's here. I'm assuming it's going to be in other places too. So if we come up against another Cracker Barrel, we may stop. But the priority for the rest of the video is at home, and then Homesense, and hopefully more TJ Maxx and Homegoods. So I will see you guys at the next store. Alrighty, everybody, we are now in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. We're gonna check out the TJ Maxx and the Homegoods over here. And also, right next door is a Walmart. And I have seen pictures on Instagram of people finding the Summerween blankies, and not only the blankies but also pillows. I didn't realize that they were matching pillows to the blankies, but they are actually finding them in store, which is pretty crazy. So we might go next door over to Walmart and just take a peek-see. We're right here, we might as well. I don't think that we're gonna find them. I did a search yesterday on the Walmarts here kind of in the Knoxville-ish area, and none of them said that they had the blankies or the pillows in stock. I also kind of feel like that may not mean much of anything, that it may not mean anything at all. I feel kind of inclined to just go in and check anyway, so we might do that. But first, let's head into TJ Maxx. 4th of July, foliage, spring stuff. Nothing in TJ Maxx, although at least they had more beach towels than the other TJ Maxx, so there was that. But nope, nothing going on in there. We're walking to Walmart. Oh, I think we're striking out, but they do have some new Mrs. Meyer scents in here that I've actually been looking for. tomato vine, gardenia, and blueberry. Here it is. Look at that. These are the IP ones that I mentioned a number of videos ago, and they have them here. Summerween. Cool. Okay, good. I'm glad we finally found them. Here's a Hello Kitty one. This is so cute. It's got Hello Kitty spider webs, little spiders and bats, spooky suns, pineapples. Really, really adorable. And the Care Bears one is really cute too. There's all the Care Bears and they're hanging out in various little jack-o'-lanterns, all like pastel colored. Super, super, super cute. Down here is a Snoopy one, a Peanuts one, and Snoopy is in a little skeleton costume. There's pineapples on there, little ghosties. Very, very, very adorable. And it looks like these blankies are $20. This one I can't tell, like, it says Summerween on it, but it doesn't look very spooky, so I don't know what's going on here. Also, there's a Sonic one that doesn't really seem very spooky to me. And in the back, Halloween Pikachu. He's in a little jack-o'-lantern as well. He's got a witch hat on. What do you think, guys? How many big, huge American flag fish pillows should we get? It is hot, you guys. Holy moly, is it hot. I'm sweating like crazy. Really glad that we found at least something new today. Summerween blankies at Walmart, or at least new to me, let's just say that, or something that I haven't seen yet in person. I did see people finding those particular Summerween blankies like what feels like months ago now, but it's probably just weeks ago. So there you go. They were all the way in the way butt back of the store. I would have assumed, and I kind of, in the couple of times that I've been in Walmart recently, I assumed that the Summerween things would be with the summer stuff. Stupidly enough, I guess. But they're not sometimes. They do, and to be fair to them, there's a lot of beach towels and different summer things scattered throughout like the entire store. So it's just one of those things, I guess, where you have to like just scour the aisles and the end caps and stuff till you see them. So it was kind of like a blink and you would have missed it sort of thing. So I'll throw that little tidbit out there. But yeah, the blankies were really, really super cute. I like them a lot. I liked the Hello Kitty one, I think, the best because of like all the little characters in the background, little jack-o'-lantern pineapples and stuff like that. But the Snoopy one was really cute too. So $20 though, that's a steep price for a blankie. So I didn't get any, but I did get some Mrs. Meyer's soap here. So the tomato vine hand soap and then the gardenia hand soap. I don't know if I have smelled either of these yet, so I'm excited about it. I've been looking for the tomato vine one in particular, and I haven't been able to find it at Target, but lo and behold, Walmart is the place to go for the special Mrs. Meyer scents, because my stepdad has been finding like the hydrangea scent and like a bunch of other really nice spring scents that they've had, and he shops at Walmart all the time, so I guess that's the secret there. Additionally, since we were here, literally right next to Dick's Sporting Goods, I was actually just thinking about this very recently. Actually, it's been on my mind for a while now. Another goal of mine, now that I have quit the 9-to-5 job, and this is the 9-to-5 job now, one of the things, yet another thing that I always told myself, once I quit the 9-to-5 job, we're going to start doing this, is I want to start working out. I want to start exercising, and it has absolutely nothing to do with my weight or weight loss or being fit or whatever. Absolutely nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with just my health in general, just wanting to be, I don't know, just more healthy, period. So I'm hoping to go on more walks around my neighborhood. I'm hoping to actually do some exercising. Lord help me with all of that, but I really, really, really want to start doing that. So I actually popped into Dick's Sporting Goods and I grabbed me a couple of weights. I got some 12-pound weights so I can start looking into some exercises and such and start doing that again. So I'm happy that I got that accomplished, because I was actually just thinking just this morning, like, man, I need to go inside of one of these stores and get the weights finally. So anyways, yet more extraneous purchases for for today. But all of that being said, we just got one more store to check out here in Oak Ridge. We're gonna head over to Homegoods, and I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything, so let's go. Here we go, going into Homegoods. Can't wait to see absolutely nothing. And to the shock of no one, nothing going on at Homegoods. Nothing spooky going on at Homegoods. So we're gonna head over to At Home, guys. We're gonna head straight on over to the At Home area, Farragut area. And we made it to the Farragut area. We're actually gonna head into Homesense first. Once again, I don't think we're gonna find anything in there, but whatever. It's on my list for today. Stop into Homesense and yeah, just see what they have. And indeed, nothing going on at Homesense. So I'm not even gonna bother with Marshall's. It's not here. It's just not here. So I'm gonna head over to Ulta because I gotta grab a couple of things. I actually ran out of face moisturizer on our Florida trip. So just gonna grab a couple things at Ulta. And by the way, glad World Market wasn't on the list for today because it's closed. Temporarily closed. It says system failure. Very interesting.
I'll see you in another life, brother.
System failure. System failure. System failure.
So for all who are curious, this is the night cream that I've been using lately, Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. I love this stuff. I completely ran out of it again when we were on our Florida trip, so had to get another little thing of it, and this lasted me quite a long time, a number of months, so not a bad price for how long it lasted me, and I loved it so much. So got my night cream. Now let's head to At Home. All right, we have made it finally to At Home. I do believe this is going to be our last stop for the day, so you guys, fingers crossed. I feel like we just really didn't see much of anything. I mean, at least Cracker Barrel has their Halloween out, but was super hoping that we would find at least something at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, HomeGoods. Granted, we didn't go to Marshall's. Homesense, TJ Maxx, and HomeGoods. What's interesting about that too, I keep forgetting to mention this, but I have seen people finding Halloween at TK Maxx overseas in Europe and such. I've seen pictures pop up on my Instagram of people finding Halloween over there before us here in America, which is pretty crazy because I'm pretty sure it's usually the other way around. Well done. If you have a TK Maxx over there, go check it out. I've seen a number of posts now about that, so just throwing that little PSA out there. We're gonna head into At Home. I am very curious once again to see if there is anything at all going on inside of this At Home. We have been checking on At Home for what feels like a very long time. All we found in here so far are the spooky lamps at this At Home here in Knoxville, I should say. So let's go in, let's find out. So it's not a complete bust after all, because there are a couple of Halloween pillows in here. Look at that. And they're even different ones from what we saw at the At Homes in Central Florida. So look at that. So there's a Reaper guy here with his hands folded. This is really neat. I like how this looks. There's the back. It's just like a beige color. It's $25. I like kind of the heathered look to it. And then down here we have this pillow with the skull detailing on there. I like the little tassely bits at the corner. Again, a beige plain background, and I'm gonna guess $25 too. Oh, this one's $30, probably because of the tassels. So there you go. There you go, guys. I literally just walked in the door, so we still gotta walk around, but hey, they have Halloween here at Home. And probably more importantly, they are emptying the shelves for yet more Halloween. So very exciting, guys. We will be checking in on At Home very frequently. Aha! Few more Halloween pieces. Look at that. It's coming, you guys. How exciting. Another piece that we haven't seen yet. This pumpkin guy with all the little orbs around him. Had to look around the back. He's $130. It's really cute if that's the kind of aesthetic that you're going for. If you have like a spooky Alice in Wonderland, that's kind of what it's reminding me of. This piece here, the ghosties with the witch hats and the broom and such. I think that we saw this last week or a few days ago, whenever the heck that was. Florida, I believe we saw this piece because I saw it as I was editing the video and I was like, what the heck is that? I never even pointed it out. It's a bunch of cute ghosts with witch hats and everything too. But here they are. They have them here at this at home. There's 4 of them. They're $100 each. 2.2 feet stacked ghost porch decor. They're really cute. I bet they're heavy too. Wow. Really, really heavy. Very sizable, good pieces. Very, very cute. And then this may be the final piece, but there is this tabletop light ghosty guy here. He's got some bat cutouts on him. He's holding a jack-o'-lantern, $30 for him. Really cute. And he's very tall too. And look at that. They're even putting in their fall scented stuff over here that you can like put in your closets or whatever, wherever you put these guys. But they've got a happy Halloween jack-o'-lantern scent. Harvest pumpkin, give thanks, harvest hues, Mr. Bones. There's Sir Henry right there. Cool. Fall and Halloween, they are coming and I'm excited. Ooh. That smells like my allergies are going to be pissed at me for hours. And just like that, we are back in the car, everyone. So, successful trip all around. Basically, we saw some new things today, which I'm really excited about. We saw some new things at Cracker Barrel, a few more ornaments and things like that. I didn't look to see if they had the salt and pepper shakers because I kind of wanted to get those geese one, the witch geese one. That's just now clicking with me. I wonder if tomorrow they're bringing in the salt and pepper shakers. I'll have to see. I'll have to edit the footage and see if I see the salt and pepper shakers. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Saw some new things at Cracker Barrel. We saw some new things at Home, some different pillows and things. So that's really exciting. And we finally found some Summerween somewhere, but we found it at Walmart. Finally found the blankies. The big takeaway from today, though, is that as of right now, as far as I know, Cracker Barrel and Home are truly the only places that have any Halloween anything going on right now. So I would definitely say check your local Home, check your Cracker Barrels, see what's going on over there if you haven't already. And as far as Tennessee goes, here in the Knoxville area, very, very exciting stuff. We're going to be checking in once again. Feel like a broken record here. We're going to be checking in on Home very, very often going forward because I have a feeling they will probably be putting out new stuff like every week, you know what I mean? So as long as they have some things out, that leads me to believe that as long as they're getting stuff in Halloween wise, they're gonna put it out. Like they're not waiting on it. It's not just sitting in the back. That would be my opinion on it. So whenever they get new truckfuls of things, I'm just assuming here, whenever they get new truckfuls of things and they get the Halloween stuff, they're gonna automatically just put it out on the floor. They're making space for it and everything. So we will be checking in on Home very, very, very frequently going forward. And yeah, sorry we didn't get to another Cracker Barrel, but holy moly, we went to a lot of stores today and your girl is tired. So I really am tempted to go back to Cracker Barrel tomorrow. I may, depending on what we find, I may just do like a little short or who knows, I don't know. But my curiosity is piqued. I kind of feel like we got to go back. So we may do that tomorrow. And also we're still obviously waiting on TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Homegoods, Homesense, for them to just, whenever they're simply ready, it is just, it's crazy bananas to me. We are seeing full blown, again, Halloween code orange out there before we see any Summerween anything from those stores. Like, it kind of blows my mind. I really, really, really hope that they rethink how they're doing things for next year, but I honestly don't think that they will. I think that they are just very perfectly happy going down the trajectory that they are going, and you know what? Whatever. That's on them. But all of that being said, we will obviously be keeping a close eye on all of those stores too, and we only just checked this area over here in Knoxville. There's still a whole other chunk that we haven't checked out yet, like at all this season. I really want to get back to the good Michaels, so we'll be doing that actually very soon, because I have a project, a DIY project in mind that we can work on that I think that would be really fun. Actually, a few crafting projects, so we'll see what happens. But I want to get back to the good Michaels, see what's going on over there. Also head over to the Pigeon Forge area, Sevierville, all of that good stuff, and see what's going on there. We got to check in on Old Time Pottery, more Walmarts I think too. I'm very curious to see if they're only gonna do blankies and pillows, or are they gonna do full-on Summerween fantasy like they did last year? I really wish that they would, but it's not looking good, you guys. It's not looking good so far, so we'll see. It's still kind of early. It's still kind of early for all of that. So what I'm trying to say here is that we have a lot of content going forward here, you guys. It's official. Spooky season has begun over here. We're going to be checking on stores all the time going forward. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned. Lots of Halloween and Summerween content going forward here, as well as a few other things. We got some other stuff, some non-spooky stuff that's on the back burner as well. So just stay tuned. Lots of content, as I said, going forward. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks for keeping me company today, going Halloween and Summerween decor hunting with me. It was a really fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, again, lots of adventures, lots of content coming up here very soon. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy Halloween, happy Summerween, and I'll see you all in the next one.